Here we go.
Are men unattracted to independent women?
Yes.
I was talking to my guy friend the other day. We're talking about just like independent women. I was telling him how one of my girlfriends, she's super independent. She does X, Y, and Z by herself. She's like such a bad...
FYI, men are not attracted to independent, confident, bad bitches. No, that's a gigantic red flag for most guys. Except for blue pill guys, and even those guys are just lying through their teeth. Even they don't want that. Even the bluest of blue pill guys don't want the boss babe, the independent, confident one. No. Because all that translates to us is she sleeps around, she's selfish, she's inconsiderate, she's arrogant, she's egotistical, she's full of herself, she's a ball breaker, she's a massive nag, and she's just going to make our lives miserable. Yeah, none of those qualities translate to anything good for us, right? Who wants to be with a loudmouth who can't shut up about herself or stop bragging about her corporate job or how much money she has in her bank account? We don't want to put up with that. I always said, I was probably the first red pill guy to ever say this, which I said a few years ago in one of my videos. Now I hear all these red pill guys parroting what I said about the number one thing men look for in a relationship. The number one thing, okay, aside from looks and all that, is peace. That's all we want at the end of the day. We are very simple creatures. We want peace. We want you to have the ability to shut up. That's it, okay? That's it. Be able to shut up once in a while and keep the peace. That's it. And when you say you're confident, that means that you're not going to shut up. You're going to just pick fights and constantly look for conflict and argue and debate on things that don't need to be debated. Yeah, we don't want that.
And she doesn't need really anyone to count on. And he goes, let me guess. I bet you she is single.
Amen.
To that, I'm like, why? He's like, well, historically, men have always been, the caregiver. Like, they usually have always been that breadwinner, right? Type sort of personality. And he goes, so that's why when women are too independent, they're too masculine,
Yep.
And men find them unattractive.
I'm shocked her friend is being this honest. He probably already slept with her. That's why he's being honest. Because guys who have not slept with her yet, who have not slept with a chick yet, are going to lie through their teeth like, no, girl, men love confident women. The only type of men that don't love confident, independent women are weak men. They're beta males. They'll feed her that malarkey. And then she, sleeps with the guy, if she even does that. And then he'll tell her the truth, like this dude is.
To that, I responded, and I said, I think it's because 50% of men are average at best.
If 50% of men are average at best, 90% of women are average at best.
Okay? And as a woman raises her bar and, she starts to provide herself that validation, she, does these things for herself.
See, she's already talking like one of these feministas that nobody wants to marry. I mean, this shit can't just, take the guy's advice. He's obviously being honest and going, hey, I bet she's single. He's right. But instead of these women going, okay, yeah, usually these chicks are single, I don't want to be like that. Instead of them just having some sort of agency, they fight them. They fight them. No, it's because you're insecure little man and you're intimidated by me. That's why. That's the reason why. It's like, dude, no, that's not the reason why. It's just because you're loud, mouthy, arrogant. You're a disgusting human being and nobody wants to be around you. Your personality is toxic. And this is why even your own female friends don't want to be friends with you. That would be the truth, right?
And she counts more on herself to become more independent. Her bar raises, meaning that the men that can match her at that level are fewer men.
No. Men don't want to match a woman like that at her level, right? Because what she's describing here is a high-value guy who will act like a beta Brad. No, high-value guys are not beta Brad. High-value guys are alpha Chad, right? Especially if the guy has the six-figure income, 6 in the pants, 6 feet tall. Believe me, no, that guy is not going to match at your level. He's going to give you the finger and go for a submissive, obedient, and compliant woman in her early 20s or late teens. Period. But this chick, because she's over 30, she wants to just play these mental gymnastics in her head, the mental masturbation, because it removes her of any responsibility in this scenario that, hey, Maybe I am too loud. Maybe I do kind of talk back way too often. Maybe I am disrespectful. Maybe I am full of myself. Maybe I'm a narcissist, right? Instead of taking any type of accountability here, nope, not my fault. All you little men just can't match me on my level. That's what this is. That's why I'm single. That's why these guys only bang me and leave on the dating apps there. They can't handle me. Can't handle a real strong, confident woman. These little tiny men, right? They're so insecure. They can't handle a boss babe of 2023. They think it's still 1950s. This is exactly what her friend told her, right? You're just going to stay single. And you know what's funny? She's single. She is still single. She is sitting here in her room on TikTok, like most of these modern women are, complaining about I can't hang on to a guy. Nobody wants to marry me. Nobody wants to put a ring on it. They just like come over and yak inside of me and use me as a side chick while they go for the 22-year-old hot version of me because they're so insecure. They just can't handle a strong, confident woman. You have to appreciate the delusion. It's like a fat slob incel living in his mom's basement going, you know why these dime piece model looking women don't want my fat like broke self living in my mom's basement? Because they're just insecure, son. That's why. I don't have to put down the Twinkies. I could just keep eating and raising my cholesterol, right, and have heart disease. It's not my fault because they can't handle me. They're just too insecure. They're intimidated by me. They're intimidated. You know, that's kind of that. I mean, as a dude, you would laugh your ass off at that guy and just be like, dude, you're pathetic, right? You're just a putz. Whereas for these women, nobody seems to want to tell them the truth. Like, hey, girl, you're actually very pathetic and you're weak. And you're the one who's insecure. You're just self-projecting. You're self-projecting all your own insecurities onto dudes who don't want you because you're damaged. You're just damaged goods, as Em says.
Are fewer men. And so that is why these more independent women, are typically, I guess, more single based off of what he's saying, because they just haven't found someone to match them at that level yet. Maybe independent women don't like most of the men now.
No, this has not changed, and it will never change throughout time. Men want a submissive, nurturing, obedient, compliant woman who is going to cause the least friction in his life, who is going to keep the peace, who is going to be a good woman and not out there in the streets or chasing a corporate job or living on the dating apps, banging all these random chads like many of these career women are. We're not stupid. Dudes are not dumb. Even the blue pill guys I keep talking about that want to pretend it's not happening, they're their own biology is telling them, their own gut instincts are telling them not to be with this loudmouth. That's why these chicks can't even get that dude. Many of those dudes are highly educated, making good money. Even those guys don't want them. So what is that telling you? It's telling you that you are the problem. But will these chicks ever fix it? Will they ever look in the mirror and go, hey, I'm the problem? No, they won't. Why? Because that takes a little something called accountability. That takes a little something called character, maturity, which they don't have. Right? They don't have. They're just... This is why guys have to treat these chicks like children. Right? That's why they often say, like, these women are just children in adult bodies. Because they are. We can't be honest with them. Because they'll flip out. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear Santa Claus ain't real. They just want to keep living in this lie. Right? Because many of them are being led by the father of lies, which is Satan. And on that note, I will end here. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. Drop those comments below, guys. I'd love to hear them. And till next time, this is Em from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Do it for the DeLorean. Smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that
is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close. Thank you. This car gets so much attention, it's crazy. How to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s. The same exact type of women that I teach my students all over the world to go out there and approach and close. And we're making it happen every single week, guys. I kid you not, every single week, all over the world, no matter what kind of pandemic is going on, no matter what kind of virus is going on, we are making things happen and continuing to live our lives 24/7, 365 days a year. And I want you to join us. And it's the best way to support my work as well. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone there. And it's real easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. All right, my hightail out of here. Yeah, it's really difficult to shoot in this car, guys. It just gets so much attention, but I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys like, hey, shoot vids while you're driving. And I'm like, okay, A, that's dangerous, but I'm keeping my eyes on the road. I've got the camera kind of like mounted to my windshield right now. But B, the biggest reason is it's really hard to shoot in this car with people like honking and waving and whipping out their cell phone cameras like, oh my gosh, it's DeLorean. Yeah, so until next time.